This is AJ and Pluto's World with Pluto!
Like a love song we remain, like a legend of today, like a bond that never breaks. We are unbreakable. Like a love song we remain, like a legend of today, like a picture in a frame. We are unbreakable. We are unbreakable.
Banging loud like a drum, let me be your only one. You feel what I feel. I'm addicted to that sound. Turn it loud, just make it play. When the love is all around, scream away with the music.
Good morning, it's AJ and Pluto's World here with a brand new vlog. I'm Alan, I'm AJ and Pluto's World. I do a lot of Disney vlogs, a lot of entertainment, lifestyle vlogs and bits and pieces. So if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. I've got a lot of really exciting stuff coming on my channel very soon. This is Wicked Film Day. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. So it's Friday the 22nd of November. It is the official release day of Wicked, part 1 that is. So today's vlog, yeah, it's going to be all about us going to see the film. I'm also going to give it a really honest but extensive review. So, but also because it is 10 years almost to the date where I actually did something pretty green and exciting in London when I was at uni. I'm also going to tack that onto the end of the video as well. So, so you get to see a bit of green later on. Apologies for the wind, it is about -2 out here today. It is very cold, hence why I don't carry a lot of layers normally, but I've got like at least 2 jumpers on and bits and pieces, so it is very cold. Day is, I'm on my way to work, but I'm going to be joined with Katie and Steph later on for the film. So we're going to go to the OG and it's the 8 o'clock showing tonight. So we're going to have a fun day at work and then gonna head over to the cinema a little bit later on. So yeah, hands up who's excited about the film. Well, by the time this vlog comes out, it'll be in a few weeks, so yay if you've already seen the film. This film has meant a lot to me. The musical has meant a lot to me. Been involved with the show in London. I was working at the venue where I performed for about 3 years. I'll explain all of that later on, but yes, very excited. So come with me guys to watch Wicked Part 1. So, oh my god, my hair has gone so static. What's wrong with it? So yeah, I just also want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's watched my Disney LA vlog. It was the first of my official rebrand, and also my Lion King vlog, which was the introduction to the new channel, basically, and rebrand. Yeah, it was an absolutely amazing vlog to make and experience as well. So again, thank you so much to James as well for being on that venture with me, and Annabelle, his twin. Yeah, it was incredible. It was amazing. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I've got a lot more Disney content, new content coming next year as well. So that's it. We've left work for the night. I'm here with Steph, but Steph doesn't like being on camera. And here's a Katie. You will see Katie again in future vlogs. Mainly because I'm uploading some stuff which she's been in previous vlogs. I'll explain later properly, but she is everywhere. And she's also going to be in a vlog with me next summer, particular birthday, Mickey Mouse type birthday in August. So there you are.
Alan's 45 years old.
Katie will no longer feature in this vlog. Thank you very much to you, please. Okay, and I also promised I was going to do this. So should we do this outside again?
What are you doing?
Okay, this is us before seeing the Wicked film.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is me and Katie before the Wicked film. Hello. This is us after Wicked. Oh my god.
Oh, Alan's very Alan's having a bit of a
I don't know whether I'm laughing or crying at the moment.
That was so
I think it's the first time in a long time I've genuinely... Oh God, here we go, I'm going to start crying again. Yeah, I'm just lost for words. I think it's the first time in a long time I've just been completely lost for words. See the state of my eyes right now. Look, my eyes are actually glistening right now. Initial thoughts.
Oh, it was beautiful. I loved it.
It was just such an amazing masterpiece. No,
disappointment.
no, it was not at all. It was not at all.
No notes.
No notes.
No notes.
No notes. Just perfect. I did also promise you guys and you that at the end of this vlog, once I've done my little review, when I get back to my house, is that I'm going to put a little film together that I did, bit from Disney. What was I? Oh yes, I was going to insert a little film at the end of this vlog as well, so once I've done my review. Stop crying again. Once I've done my review, I'm going to input a little green video I did, which almost was 10 years to the day actually. So enjoy me becoming Elphaba.
It's a treat for everyone.
It is.
Maybe part 2 coming soon. Part 2 Green Alan.
Maybe, who knows? But yeah, honestly, it was amazing, and I can't wait to share with you guys my thoughts. No spoilers at all, obviously, but so I'm so glad you came on this journey with me.
Of course, my love.
This has been amazing, so thank you so much, darling. And I will see you guys back at home when I've recovered a little bit. Oh my God, honestly, my eyes are glistening. Like, and I cried at points in that I've never... So, for those that have seen the show in London or Broadway, wherever you've seen it sort of thing, Dancing Through Life, I've never cried in before, ever, up until this point. Like, and I think something about the film itself kind of like brings out a completely new emotion in you, because you see their faces, you see, you go on the whole journey with them so up close, and you see those facial reactions. They're both incredible performers. Cynthia was just out of this world, and Ariana, I honestly surpassed all my expectations. I've always loved her as a singer, as a solo artist, but like, J-Lo, eat your heart out, love, Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. So this is the morning after watching the Wicked film for the 3rd time yesterday with Charlotte, one of my best friends. What a film, honestly. And as you can see, I'm sporting the Wicked t-shirt from the movie. You're welcome. Sure, don't know why I did that. But yeah, the film, oh my gosh. I've done this vlog like a little bit weirdly, because I wanted to kind of see it a couple of times, see it with a few people, just get like their kind of initial reactions, their feedback, because a lot of my friends know me for obviously having been a part of the show in London years ago, sort of thing. A big fan of the show as well, and the casting and everyone. So of course everyone's like, oh my God, when the film comes out, I want to see it with you, sort of thing. I'm not Mr. Popular, no pun intended, but yeah, this is kind of one of those exceptions, I think. So yeah, I've seen the film 3 times now. I've seen it with, I haven't seen it with, who have I seen it with? I've seen it with Katie and Steph. I've seen it with Victoria, one of my best friends as well. And I've also seen it with Charlotte. And the film, I don't even know where to start. I'm not going to go into any spoilers or anything like that, but I kind of just want to talk a little bit about the show in London, the production, as well as the film, and just kind of like have a few comparisons to what, the feel of it. And I suppose one of the biggest ones is the length of the film. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes, which a lot of you might already know by now, and which is the length of the show itself, sort of thing. And I just want to say first, yes, it is quite a long film. However, what the film allows you to do is to see past just a one kind of like dimension of the stage, sort of thing, and you kind of get past that and actually see a lot of the characters' emotions and really, really close up, and you kind of get to see a lot more of the backstory. So, for example, in No One Was the Wicked, it expands there. Something Bad expands. Dancing Through Life expands. And all these kind of like scenes in the musical, in the Broadway, London musical, etc. You kind of see all these moments expanding, and you kind of actually see a lot more the characters' feelings, emotions, and the story behind it. So actually, the length of the film is actually pretty spot on, I think. I think part two, I think they've announced that part two is going to be about 2 hours and 15 minutes potentially. So it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of expand the part two story. And what I do know so far is, again, what a lot of you probably do, is that they are going to incorporate a lot of the Wizard of Oz, sort of like Dorothy and her friends, into the show, into the film as well. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of like how Fiyero sort of like integrates into that as well. While I'm talking about kind of like Fiyero in a few moments in the film where he kind of like appears in between the two, because a lot of you will know that Fiyero is the Scarecrow as well, sort of thing. So what I did like in the film is that he kind of appears to be kind of like in both situations, if that makes sense. So yeah, and a lot of things I kind of noticed the second and third time around in the film I hadn't noticed before, particularly a lot of the Easter eggs as well from the Wizard of Oz. So like the titles, Dorothy's shoes coming out in Popular, Miss Gulch and the bicycle in I'm Not That Girl. Just so many kind of like Easter eggs, which I found were fantastic. One of the things I did notice as well is the actual, because in the musical, in the stage musical, they kind of talk about obviously the animals and how much kind of like they're being silenced and how much they're being taken away, sort of thing. It really kind of struck me, the one scene in the film where you see Shiz University, and in the musical Elphaba does her kind of like magic of where she throws everything up in the air, like the chairs, the tables, and obviously Nessa Rose goes flying as well. Again, no pun intended. But what I loved is this whole plaque, which has like the wizard and his and the hot air balloon sort of thing. Underneath it is actually all the animals, kind of like in a, you know what I mean. If you've seen the film, you know what I mean. And that's one of the things which really struck me actually, was the like, oh my god, the cover up, the kind of like, yeah. I haven't said too much, so I'm really, really hoping that by now you've either seen the film or you haven't. I haven't given too much away. But yes, anyway, so just on that, it's just incredible. It really is. The production design of the film is just incredible. I loved, and I don't know how much of this was actually kind of planned, but the nuances to kind of like the Harry Potter sort of theme, the magic, right at the beginning of No One Was the Wicked, you kind of see, she kind of explains obviously the time dragon clock. And I just loved that whole sequence at the beginning. It's just so powerful. Then it just strikes straight into No One Was the Wicked, like the whole, I was like, oh my god, this is just so powerful. And yeah, it was fabulous, and just the magic of it, like going into Shiz and even into like the Emerald City scenes. I know obviously Harry Potter was kind of was a, what you call it, Warner Brothers sort of thing, and obviously this is Universal sort of thing, but it's kind of, I love the little kind of like subtle nuances to the Harry Potter's kind of sets, and the little themes and the little kind of bits of props and things, which was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, just the production design and the sheer scale, like, because I know they planted, I think it was about 7 or 9 million tulips in the fields, and they like built all the sets. Was it like the 2-ton the train they actually built for the film as well, the cameos as well. This I'm not going to go into any further detail about, but if you know, you know. The cameos in the film as well are just incredible. I also want to make a big nod to Alice Fern as well, who taught me at drama school years ago. She plays a little part in the film as well. She kind of gets to have a moment with Ariana Grande, which is fabulous as well. So big up to Alice as well. We love you very much. Yeah, and Sam Salter as well, I noticed in the film as well, who's also an ensemble and a swing in Wicked quite a long time ago in London as well. Saw him every time in the opening scene. So yeah, I mean, I love how they've brought, I don't know a few of the Broadway Elphabas, I think it's Victoria Matlock and Vicky Noon. I think a few of them from the Broadway production are also in the film as well. And it's really nice to kind of see all these kind of ex-cast members like coming into the film as well. Yeah, it's just incredible, like it really, really is. Yeah, I think I, like a lot of other people, were kind of a bit not kind of weary, but I think I was a bit like, okay, interesting casting choices, but obviously, me like a lot of other people, you know, reserve judgment. Obviously, I'm not a judgy person at all. And then just to see the two of them, Cynthia and Ariana, working together so beautifully, so closely, and just so authentically, it was just so nice to watch. Some of those scenes, what I really loved is I've seen a lot of interviews at the moment with them both, you know, on like CBS and Entertainment Weekly and all this sort of stuff, Vanity Fair and stuff. They were talking about how authentic and genuine their relationship was, and how the feeling they had towards the film, and obviously, you know, they're both theatre kids, and just how much they wanted this, and you could really see that. And I just loved them both so much. They were so funny. It was emotional to watch them both as well perform together, and obviously on their own, and just to see how incredible that relationship worked, you know, and individually, you know, with the film itself, and with, you know, their own kind of like journey with the film, as well as, you know, as a pairing sort of thing. So I think it was absolutely beautiful. It was fantastic. It really, really was. I've got to say, seeing Ariana in a completely different light was actually the highlight for me, because obviously, you know, she's known for, you know, her pop music and things, and actually what she was able to bring into this production was incredible. Like, she had her nuances, she had a little kind of isms of Ariana sort of thing in her music, but then sticking to the score, but then also being true to herself as a performer sort of thing. She was incredible. She was absolutely phenomenal. I think her highlight for me was Popular. Like, and again, all those kind of like beautiful like little isms and scenes, all those magic moments in Popular as well. From the CGI effects and stuff, it was just fantastic. She was great, and Cynthia was just out of this world. Like, she really, really was. I never doubted for a second she would be incredible. And obviously, I'm not saying I doubted Ariana. I didn't, but Cynthia as Elphaba, I just knew was born to play that role. Like, she was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, she had it from start to finish in Act 1, obviously part 1 of the film, and I've no doubt at all that she's going to absolutely smash Act 2, part 2 as well, and same with Ariana. But yeah, Cynthia's vocals, her acting ability, what I really loved about this film is that she played it. We all know Elphaba has anger, and she has a lot of resentment inside, not resentment, but she has a lot of feelings inside of her sort of thing. But what I liked about Cynthia's performance is that she didn't play angry Elphaba all the time. You really saw that transition between her being really calm, collected, and she thought, okay, fine, I'm just going to deal with this, fine, up until the very last point of towards the end of Defying Gravity, when she realised, where she kind of, there was that massive switch, and there was that massive turning point, and I was like, God, this woman is incredible. Her moment in Dancing Through Life, where she was absolutely in tears, and it's the only part of the show, I think that and Defying Gravity are the only two parts of the film I still cry at. I cannot go past those 2 points without crying, because like, you saw the raw emotion and the hurt inside of her as well, but also the pride and the absolute joy she has playing that role sort of thing. And obviously, yeah, she just does it incredibly justice. Anyway, on that note, I just want to say, little Elphaba, little Nessa Rose, again, during the opening scene, I was an absolute mess, because, you know, you just go on that journey through them, you know, and just to see them, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. And of course, a massive nod to the rest of the performers as well, to Michelle, to Jeff, and obviously to Ethan, and to everybody. It was, just incredible performance by all of them, absolutely incredible. I have to talk about Jonathan Bailey. Oh my God, what a man he is. What an incredible performer. A lot of you will know him from Bridgerton as well, as I do. But he's just incredible. If ever there's an opening for Fiyero in the West End, please take him on. He was just slick, smooth, beautiful, stunning. His performance, and his performance too, obviously. He played that role so beautifully. His voice is incredible. His acting, his comedy is just so spot on. Dancing Through Life, I think, as probably some of you guys might know from the musical in the West End, like, obviously different performers play the role differently, sort of thing, and obviously different parts of the show kind of captures you. And I think Dancing Through Life is one of those numbers for me in the production, the actual stage production, that kind of like sometimes I get lost with because there are so many other favourite moments of mine. But I've got to say that every time I've seen Dancing Through Life so far in the film, I've literally been so engaged, so like just every single bit of detail, you know, with the dancing, the choreography and stuff. And just his performance, you know, it's just incredible. So a massive nod to Jonathan as well. And again, I'm really just looking forward to seeing what they do in Act 2, basically. I'm really struggling to think of what else I can talk about for this film, because it is just incredible. Like, it really, really is. It just absolutely transports you into a completely different world, a completely different realm, you know, and it's so incredible to see, really. I thought, yeah, all the actors, all the performers, you've all done a phenomenal job. Like, you should all be so proud of yourselves. You've done this film justice, and obviously what's his fucking name? Obviously, a massive shout out to John M. Chu as well. You've done everybody proud. You've done yourself proud. And I really, really do hope that this film wins so many awards, the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the BAFTAs, the Emmys, like everything, because it's just such a beautiful film. And what I've loved is that almost everybody around this world, like all the big brands and things like Boots and Swarovski and Primark, like H&M, every single kind of major brand out there, fashion brand, beauty brand sort of thing, has all kind of like I feel like Wicked's taken over, and it really, really has, and it deserves to, because like I'm biased obviously, but I just think it's such an incredible story, such an incredible film, stage show as well. Everyone that I've seen in the stage production as well over the last 18-19 years, you've all been incredible as well, and you've all done, you know, it justice. You've all done yourselves proud and just been so incredible. But back onto John M. Chu, sorry. You've taken such a special and unique story to people, you know, who feel like outcasts and who feel, you know, that they're not kind of like, you know, strong enough to break through themselves. And you've given us such an incredible story, an incredible experience as well. And, you know, I don't think there could have been any other director that would have done this as justice and as well as you did. So honestly, so excited for part 2. Thank you so much for everything you've done, for bringing in this incredible cast, production team, the costumes, the makeup, the props, you know, the runners, just the editors, you know, just animated everything, like the CGI, everything, like every single aspect of this production has just been perfect. And I think I'm not wrong in saying that a lot of us over the years have really wanted this film, have really wanted this, you know, to be special. And of course, having to wait for such a long time, it's been worth it. It's been incredibly worth the wait. It really, really has. And just honestly, thank you so much. I'm about to share with you a video which I did back in 2012, 2013, when I was at uni. It was all about alter egos and kind of being true to yourself. And at the time, I kind of felt this was me. This was what I really, really kind of wanted the world to see. And I think part of it still kind of does, you know, part of what I'm about to show you, sort of thing. And it kind of, I suppose it kind of explains why I've been such a fan of Wicked for years. So this is my short film of becoming Elphaba. This is what I did. I actually did this for Britain's Got Talent. It didn't get very far. I got through past the judges, but then I was like, so much going on, university, and I didn't get any further, essentially. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'd love to say, oh my God, I made it so far, but I didn't. But yeah, so this is my Becoming Elphaba short video. I really, really hope you enjoy it. And yeah, please do. Obviously, my name is AJ in Pluto's World. I do a lot of content for Disney, a lot of entertainment content. I'm also about to embark on an amazing journey this weekend, and I'm seeing Devil Wears Prada with my best friend Katie, who you will see in future videos coming up very, very soon as well. So yeah, we are going to go and see Devil Wears Prada this weekend. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to be sharing that video with you. And Thank you to everybody as well that's watched my Disney LA holiday vacation holiday. Anyway, with James, that was incredible. It was such an amazing experience and journey, and just thank you so much to everyone that watched that as well. Again, thank you to everyone at Disney. Thank you to everyone at Aunt Julia as well. To James and Annabelle as well on that video. It was just an incredible experience. I also have another video coming out for Busch Gardens with James very soon, which was last summer, and I do also have a lot of exciting content coming up for 2025. So please do like and subscribe. I love you all very much, and thank you to all my new subscribers and to everyone who has watched all my videos so far. I hope you're enjoying them. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and this is Becoming Elphaba. Enjoy. Well, see you soon, guys. Till next time. My name's Alan. I'm an aspiring filmmaker and musical theatre actor. I'm currently studying film and broadcast at university in London. Today's video will show you how I prepare for an audition or a performance. In this case, today I'm performing as Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West from the musical Wicked. Elphaba is this outspoken, independent, strong character that just wants to love everybody and everything. But because she's green, people can't get past the skin colour, and unfortunately she is bullied and tormented by people at school. There have been quite a few occasions where I've actually been out in green, full makeup, full costume, the whole works. There was one time I went to Tesco and I was just getting supplies for the audition, and people turned around and actually were asking for my photo. This little girl was with her dad, and it was really funny. She instantly knew that I was like, you know, this green witch, and then her father was just, no, she was just like,
How did you know?
and I was just like, I saw that. It was so funny. The three people on my wall are very inspirational to me. The top two, Hayley Gallivant to the left and Nikki Davis-Jones to the right, they've both played the role of Elphaba the Standby. And Mark Evans below, he's played Fiero for a couple of years as well. Mark is a real life role model for me. After leaving his farmer's boy life in Wales behind, he's gone for his dreams, his passions to be in theatre. I personally have so much respect and admiration for Mark because after taking out of musical theatre, he's now bringing back in. Every year in Wales, he does West End in Wales, a summer school for young children and young adults. Elphaba is a female role, but I never concentrate on that. To me, it's always about the personality and what the personality of the character brings out onto the stage. Having played Elphaba to the full level, being under the skin colour, being under the personality, has also taught me to be the strong, independent, outspoken character, to stand up for what I believe in. It's given me the confidence to believe in myself and also tell people that I want to be who I want to be. Since the age of 4, I've always been interested in musical theatre. I've played in every school performance, and I was always bullied. Sad fact of the day, I feel better in the green than out of it.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes. It's because she just does such a great job of it. People in society are continuously putting me into a theatrical male gay stereotype, and it's wrong. People don't know me, they don't know who I am, and I'm not that stereotype. Be alright by you if I did greenify you. Just because you might sound and act and speak like that kind of stereotype, it doesn't mean that you are that stereotype. It's wrong to play somebody in there when they don't belong there. I will play Danny in Grease, I will play Link in Hairspray, Fiero in Wicked, and Sam in Ghost, for example, because I know I can play those roles no matter what society thinks of me as a person. Watch this space, guys.
Today, like a picture in a frame, we are unbreakable. We are